What's good, my zesty lemons? It is Lee, and thank you so much for stopping by Zesty Tarot. Today we are going to do a reading for Taurus, and I hope that you enjoy it. This is for Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs of all Tauruses. Please keep in mind that the reading may or may not resonate. And if it does not, you are more than welcome to check your other placements. And if it still does not make any sense, you are more than welcome to check out another reader that is going to match your vibe at this time, okay? This is not working out, so whatever. Let's go ahead and get into it right now. God, thank you so much for this opportunity to read for Taurus. I pray that my readings are concise and accurate, and that it will touch home for those that are meant to hear this message. And anyone that has a problem with the message that I deliver, any projected energy, we will send that right back to the sender, because we ain't got time for that, right? All right. Taurus. What does Taurus need to know right now? Can you see? Hold on. So I had to angle it this way because of how everything is set up. I need to get one of those overhead cameras or stands. All right, let's get into it. What does Taurus need to know right now? What does Taurus need to know right now? Let your feelings out, all of them, even the ones that scare you. This seems to come out a lot. So this is basically asking for you to purge all energies, especially if you've been trying to hold back for the sake of other people, if you've been overwhelmed. If this retrograde has been kicking your behind, we are now in the shadow period of it. So, yeah, all the ones that scare you. I mean, just as long as you ain't lashing out and hurting nobody, it's time for you to bring it out. And this could, do it in a healthy way. For some, you can write poems, write songs, you can punch your pillow, you can scream, whatever the case may be. The next card says to be authentic. Anything else is just exhausting. So yeah, like whatever you're going through at this time, whatever this is pertaining to, always remain true to who you are. And I feel like this is a challenge for some of you. And I'm not for certain if it's because you are surrounded by individuals that have this high expectation of how you should properly behave, and eventually you're gonna get tired of that. I'm gonna tell you that straight up. You're gonna get sick and tired of it, especially if you have parents that try to baby you, and you're like, and you're in your 20s, and they still treat you as though you're 12 years old. Let it be known how you feel about that through a therapist, to the person that needs to hear how they are affecting you, whatever the case may be. Okay, I have two. Well, we'll take both of those. So it says, bet on yourself and take chances. Reach for your dreams. You've got this. Okay, so I feel like what this is saying is to not be, be unapologetically you, okay? And then it says if you must forgive if you want to be free, do it for yourself. Okay, so this could be pertaining to someone that has broke your heart or betrayed you in some type of way. Let it out. That's what that's talking about. Let those feelings go, because if I'm seeing this correctly, you can't take that with you, okay? You're going to have to figure out if which one is more important. Is this beef for these frustrations that you're dealing with? Is that overpowering what you're truly wanting in life? Do you think that this is more powerful? And if so, then it's time to take a break and take care of that. Okay? Let's go ahead and, oops, not taking those. See why God chose these cards in particular. Now, I'll be very blunt, and I think I need to hear this from myself too, okay? No one is going to go unscathed in this life. You're going to have people that are going to talk crap about you. You're going to have so-called friends clinging to you, so-called family members clinging to you, pretending that they like and love you, but they can't stand your existence. Okay? You're not the only one. And I hate to say it like that, but that's the harsh reality. We are not the only ones. We may feel like we are by ourselves, but the truth of the matter is that we are not. It's just being able to find someone who's going to be real about what they go through. Because you have a lot of individuals that like to fake the funk and pretend that everything is okay when sometimes it's not. You have some that are faking it until they make it. You know, they will hold their breath, and then the moment that they feel like they're in a safe place, that's when they'll release all those emotions. But you know, however you want to go about it, that's great. But what I need you to understand is that you are not alone in this. So stop treating yourself like you are alone in this. Stop victimizing yourself, okay? And I say that lovingly. So we have the World card. So let your feelings out, even the ones that scare you. So for some of you, if you have a platform where you can vlog, write music, express yourself through poetry, music, content creating, I think it's time for you to go ahead and speak up, especially if the job is overwhelming and you can't seem to catch a break, if you feel like it's too demanding, your following isn't respecting the fact that you are a human being and they're expecting for you to basically be this robot, this, you know what I mean, animatronic trying to serve others, you know, and no, you can't do that. And this needs to be expressed. If this is pertaining to a fear of success or failure, or fear of failure of some sort, this needs to be expressed. You know, if you have some concerns, I would highly suggest you bring that up to someone. Like, you know, I'm scared. Because all of this is fear. You know what I mean? Don't automatically assume that because things have not worked out the way that you want them to, that's the end for you, because that's not true. We have the Two of Swords here with be authentic, and I just feel like at this point you don't know how to go about it, because I feel like you think that you are an outsider, and you honestly, I'm gonna put it like this, okay, because I'm a black sheep, okay. I know that I don't, a certain amount of people can vibe with me. I'm not for everyone. And that's okay. I have some individuals that be like, ugh, why is she like that? And then I have some like, oh my gosh, she's so amazing. The same thing applies to you too. So there's no need for you to try to code switch of any kind. Just be true to who you are. I also feel like this is saying to guard your heart when making these choices. Like, understand that, I mean, okay, intuitively I feel like yes, you should definitely go with your gut instinct, but in this case I kind of feel like you're already emotionally charged, and I think that will get it in the way. Like, don't hide yourself because you feel like you're not accepted a certain way. Just base everything off of a choice. You can get away from that situation. You can get away from those people. Now, if this is family folk that you're dealing with, that's going to take some time. But day by day, here's the thing. They don't need to understand why you are the way that you are. Okay? That's kind of how I feel about that. They don't need to understand why you are the way that you are. You're just trying to get by. We have the queen, I'm not sorry, not the queen, but the king of swords. And so this is someone that definitely stands on business. This man has gone through a lot. You know, he has a cold exterior, so you might appear to be aloof. Society has a way of making someone turn cold because you deal with so many unhealed individuals, and they can't help but to be in your space. Think about the street posts. At night, you see that it's covered in gnats, and not gnats, but moths and other nocturnal insects. And it's a known fact that the reason why they do that is because they feel that that light can protect them from their predators. They're not thinking about how it could affect you. They're thinking solely about themselves. So they don't understand why they're drawn to you, but they want what you got, and they'll do whatever they can to get that. And so with that being said, this has happened to you a lot. And so you're like, you know what? I'm tired of people. No. But the beautiful thing about it is, even though you have this tough exterior, you're very compassionate. But I just feel like you have to choose who you're going to give your time and energy to. Plain and simple. We have the Queen of Swords. So, yeah. You don't have to be embittered. You don't have to be jaded. If anything, you take this pain and these fears that you have and you transmute that. Like, okay, there's a reason why you're hounding me, so let's go ahead and see what I'm really capable of. Some of you, I think that you're telling yourself that you're not good enough. And it's not so much anybody else that's telling you that you're not good enough. It's you telling yourself that you're not good enough. Or you have this mindset that if I haven't received what I was working for now, that it's never going to happen. Again, that's not the case. It may be the fact that it's not the right time. Okay. Do you have other messages for Taurus? The King of Swords executes the plan. The Queen of Swords is the visionary. They both stand on truth. They don't have time for nobody trying to get in their face and play in it, okay? They are of the law, but they do not put themselves above it. Very strong between these two. But yeah, you show everybody, and not just showing them, but transmute your focus into the things that you want to accomplish in your life. Don't worry about them in the back. So we have the Fool card, okay? So this is telling me that Consider the fact that the World card is the end, like the last card, if I'm not mistaken, of the... It's either that one or the Judgment card, but I think the World card is the last one. I can never remember. But anyways, either way it goes, it does represent completion, success of some sort. New beginnings is about to emerge, okay? So I do believe that you are getting ready to head into a new phase of your life. Brand new beginnings. And if you had struggled, especially with this retrograde, or even in the previous months or years, or whatever the case may be, you now have a clean slate to start anew with the new lessons that you have learned along the way. So we have the High Priestess. So with the High Priestess, this does indicate secrets. And how I look at this is, and wisdom, should I say. She is someone of secrets, but she wants you to go within yourself, obtain the wisdom that you need to in order for you to obtain those secrets about yourself, okay? Nobody is going to be able to tell you who you are. We have to live life in order for us to, we have to go live life, and we have to experience circumstances to help develop our character. So don't ever let somebody try to dictate who you are. They probably don't know who they are. They can sit there and play in your, oh, I know who I am. No, they don't. Because if that was the case, then they wouldn't be over here chasing after this man or this woman, or just in low vibrational energy anyways. They would know that they are more deserving than that. You see what I'm saying? We have the Knight of Swords here. And I feel like this is talking about once you realize and tap into your intuition leading into who you are, you're going to see your determination skyrocket. Ain't nobody about to play with you. Okay, this is someone who is determined and driven, okay? We have the Death card here. So you're going through a transformation right now. It's uncomfortable. That makes sense. But you know what? You got to shed that skin, okay? Let me check to see what time it is because I have to pick up my children. Okay. I'm actually going to pause this video because I got to be there in like 7 minutes. So I'm going to keep everything here and I'm going to come back. It's just going to be a short jump cut for you. So I'll be back. All right, I am back. Goodness, it is so hot out there. Ugh. Anyways, where were we? I remember saying that you're basically going through a transformation. So you're coming to the end of something. Something is being completed. And I just think that you're ready to take on this new endeavor. So let's go ahead and see what this new endeavor is representing. Well, there goes the the Judgment card. We were talking about that before. All right. Now, can you tell me what this new beginning pertains to? Sure. I feel like it's this one. Okay. We have Death again. So all I know is that it's This is talking about new beginnings, okay? And because the 13 broke down is a 4, I'm going to say that a balance, something is going to be balanced out. Something is going to end in order for something to be balanced out. Should I say? Let me look at these cards again. So I just feel like, because it says to let your feelings, let them out, even the ones that scare you. So during this change, you know, it's okay to express how you feel. I also feel like this is talking about, like, once everything is said and done, like if you are holding your breath, anticipating whatever the case may be, and then when you finally see that things are going to be balanced out, it's like a sigh of relief. Like you're going to feel so relieved that this is coming to an end. And so with the Ace of Swords, I feel like this is some type of breakthrough for you. And this could also signify communication of some sort, or a birth of an idea, or an idea or plans of some sort. But because it's suggesting that you remain true to yourself, some type of breakthrough is going to happen to where you will be able to experience your true power. And I also see this as a victory. You will successfully, like whatever fears you have, you're going to successfully conquer them. We have the 9 of Pentacles here. And so you're definitely going to be enjoying the fruits of your labor. Okay, so if you've been stressing about work, this could be pertaining to a new promotion. Or this could be talking about a new job. Or if you're on, let's say, security, you know, Social Security, you're finally going to be approved. It's been a long time coming. But I do see this as also living an independent life, stress-free, at least for the most part. Because this could also represent singlehood, being unbothered and just taking care of business on your own. And then we have, let's see, balance. There it is with the 4 of Wands. And that 4. So definitely, this could represent a celebration of some sort. Things coming together for you. Manifestations coming to light. For some of you, maybe you've been stressed out about an engagement, wondering if it's ever going to happen because there has been some obstacles that have been thrown your way and you're finally here. But nonetheless, I do see this as 1111. It's telling you that you are on the right path. And that's good. So just sit tight for right now. I don't know exactly what part of your journey you're on before you get to this part right here, but don't give up. And understand that these feelings that you're going through, again, like I said, the circumstances are meant to shape your character. Okay? So, despite it all, always remain true to who you are and keep your head held high. I'll put it that way, okay? Alright, so for your oracle, we're going to see exactly what it has to say. And we're just going to close it out. time. All right. Feel it strong right there. Okay. So your messages are: listen to the wisdom of your intuition. Your inner voice is the best friend that you will ever have. Seek answers from deep within rather than through intellect. Okay, so that makes sense with the, what was that? Yeah, the Two of Swords right here. Protect your emotions, but allow your intuition to guide you. And then we did see that the High Priestess was there as well. And then it says to release the, release your critiquing voice from within. And it says, when a critical voice says that I'm not good enough or I'm too sensitive, immediately counter it with that that's not true. Focus on loving thoughts instead. Always remain true to who you are. Don't let nobody's perception of you cause you to switch the way that you are up. You are your quirky self for a reason. And just because someone can't vibe with you doesn't mean that you need to switch that up. That's not fair to you. I'm sorry. I need to figure out how to do this. There we go. Okay. That's not fair to you. So, like I said, you should never, don't victimize yourself by assuming that you are alone, because you're not alone. Everybody's going through something. Everyone is. Okay? Like I said, you just have some that like to mask it. They don't want to talk about it. But I guarantee you, somebody's going to come along and they're going to share something with you and you're going to be like, wow, I thought that you had it together. It's always those. I thought that you had it all together, and you learn real quick, no, I was falling apart. Okay. So this is saying to stop trying to fix people. So for some of you, it says it is not your job to fix anyone. Allow people the dignity of their own paths, okay? So I feel like what this is saying here, I see it both ways. Stop allowing people to try to fix you, because remember how I was talking about how you have parents that try to baby you, or you might have other individuals that try to basically get you to bend to their will. Yeah, it's not your responsibility to appease them. Just like it's not their responsibility to appease you. We all have our own separate path. And we have to start learning to accept that everybody is different from us. I don't care how articulate you can speak. I don't care how brash you can be. You can never change somebody just because you want them to fit into some box. It's never going to happen. And if you try to, you're going to end up pushing that person away, or vice versa. Bottom of the deck, it says to honor your child, your inner child. Focus on your inner child's needs. Is your inner child afraid or in need of more playtime? Cherish these precious moments, cherish this precious being within you. So I feel like what this is saying is, now is the time for you to stop hiding from the world. Maybe you are a little hermit because you feel that deep down inside you're just not good enough, or people try to make you feel like you weren't good enough, so you're just like, I'm just going to stay out of people's way. But the universe is saying, come on out. Want one more? Energize yourself with the weather. Everybody gets that card. Enjoy the warm sunshine, the wind in the trees, the cleansing rain, or the clarity of it after a snowstorm. This will increase your aliveness, but I'm going to do you one better. Get your ass outside. Get your ass outside and find something to get into. It doesn't have to be expensive. Go to the park. Feed the ducks. Not bread, but fruit or something like that, okay? Or if you know how to fish, go fish. You know, I was actually looking up some things that I would like to do. I want to start doing pottery. I want to learn how to make my own ceramics. So I'm going to set an appointment to where I can do that. And that can be something that I can bring to either a friend, or I can just do this solo, but it's something to get into instead of just staying cooped up in my apartment all the time. You know? Let people see you. Let those that deserve to see you. And also, I think that will also help you to get out of your head. Because when you're cooped up in the house, or you're in your room and you're just watching TV, you have the opportunity to drown out some of that anxiety, but it's still a temporary fix. I just think that you're cheating yourself at the end of the day. So, yeah, get out there. Touch some damn grass. Touch some damn grass, okay? Put a toe in the water. You know what I'm saying? Just go and enjoy life. And don't allow other people to ruin your life. What am I trying to say? Don't allow people to ruin your perception of what life should be. Those unrealistic expectations. You should have done this by the time you're this age and that. No, you can be a late bloomer. There's nothing wrong with that. Okay? Don't even put those expectations on yourself. Be patient with yourself. Okay? Now, metaphorically speaking, a change is coming. Unless you've already gone through it, but a change is coming. So you might as well go on ahead and buckle up. But you're going to enjoy it. You're going to embrace this because you're going to experience some type of epiphany of some sort. Okay? So the things that you've been stressing about, I look at it like the more, I ain't gonna say if you silently stress about it, to me, I feel like you could be manifesting a solution. And then you could be sitting there flabbergasted, like, I did not think this was going to happen, but God was like, but you kept praying to me silently. Maybe you were afraid to speak it out loud, or you didn't know how to ask, but your heart was screaming, I need a turnaround. I need this blessing. And it worked out for you, and it's going to work out for you. Okay? So, if you enjoyed this message, give me a thumbs up, drop a comment down below, hit that subscribe button, tell your friends about me, and also remember this: when life gives you lemons, always keep it zesty. Take care, Taurus. Bye.